painting every color for you, just to show you.
Happy, happy, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Virgo. Happy birthday to you. So, Virgo, let me get this Palo Santo going. You see, I already meditated and got your cards out here, honey. And from our last reading, I see that the saga continues, and I'm here for it. And I know that's what you're here for, too. So, let's get that Palo Santo going. And Virgo. After whatever went down, I don't know what went down. You know what went down. If it's went down already, or it's currently going down from the last time. I'm going to say this, just a PSA. This may not be for everybody. It's a general reading. I'm trying to tap into the Virgo collective. So get what you need and jump on out. If it's not for you, it's not for you. You know what I'm saying? Whatever is for you, though, I hope that it helps. And there is no gender here. Everything is energy. We should be balancing the duality within ourselves. So with that being said, let's get into it, Virgo. Now, Virgo. Okay. Now, I remember, last month there were some things going on, right? And, you had to make some decisions on what you were going to do, because the universe was telling you what you needed to do. So I don't know what happened, that's between you and whomever you serve. But for right now, you are coming up with your overall energy as death and rebirth. Okay. Now, this is the number, is it 17? 19? 19. Okay. This is the number 19. So, that's the number 9 plus 1 is 10. 10. 1 plus 0 is 1. And that's the self. And this is all about you. And as you can see, there is some death and some rebirth going on. This is you going from darkness to light. So whatever was going on in that last reading, some sense has been made. And this is what Divine is saying is where you're at with it right now. Okay? And that is from darkness to light. This card indicates a time of closure and great transition. This may seem like a relatively minor event, or it may be something big, like the ending of a relationship or job or long-time residence. Remember, however, this card signifies important change. Even out of the most difficult experience or the deepest darkness comes new life filled with light and unexpected blessings. The Black Panther is a symbol of power through transformation. Okay, there's two of those there. Although the Panthers here are intense, they bring a mystical message that you have the power to let go of your fear of the unknown. When you do so, you will come out of the darkness enlightened and wake up to a newly conscious life. The Panther Priestess dressed in white comes to tame the difficult energies within this transition. She carries the antler totem, an icon of clear perception, and she directs you to open your awareness to the new opportunities coming your way. Any change that may present itself should be considered from a spiritual point of view, Virgo. Look within. Whether you're dealing with a lost job or shifting or ending a relationship, there is a deeper message or lesson in the experience. Trust in yourself and in your future, for you are stronger and more resourceful than you realize. Your personal power is charged with the energy of your eternal spirit. It will light the darkness and carry you forward into a truly wonderful new life. Virgo. There's an affirmation, Virgo. Let me go ahead and this affirmation is, I turn to my eternal soul for power and direction. I fearlessly face the future. This one more time. I turn to my eternal soul for power and direction. I fearlessly face the future. Virgo, I can already see where this is going. can already see where this is going, because death and rebirth, from darkness into light, you are transforming. There is a major change that is occurring, and it concerns you on the deepest levels. And the reason that I say that is because this, to me, appears to be a tree, and there are roots there. Okay? And she has come from out of that tree. Okay? She's come from out of that tree. And there are all of these wonderful colors of green, which deal with the heart chakra and with healing. There's a lot of healing going on here. And I'm quite sure it's from whatever that experience was last month or this month that you're dealing with, because this is for this month going into October for you, Virgo. To get some clarity, I went ahead, of course, and pulled the Metu Neter. And pulling the Metu Neter, the very first card I got was the number 7. And the number 7 is Heru. Okay. Now, as you can see, she's smelling on a little lotus flower there. Okay. She has a disc above her head. Now, she is ruled by the planet of Venus. Venus is the planet of love, of beauty. Her actual spiritual function in ancient Egyptian spiritual culture is the arousal of the life force, the arousal of the chi. Okay, so when we receive her in our reading, it's reminding us of how these pleasurable experiences are catalysts to manifestation, depending on our channeling of it. So there needs to be some caring in the life force. Okay, because do understand that these sensations, these pleasurable sensations, are arousal of your life force, regardless to whether you're directing it aimlessly off into the never no more, or you're directing it towards whatever it is that you're attempting to manifest. Now, with Heru, she is about visualization during this, during the arousal of the life force. Her spiritual function is the arousal of the life force. It's also visualization and daydreaming. And it is through these things, when done like in the process of meditation, that you can manifest and impress things upon your life. Now, this gives best in other people's lives, and your surrounding and your environment is the reality that you create. Okay? Now, so we need to be mindful of that when we see Heru. She is letting us know about these pleasurable sensations, how they're for more than just getting one off, to put it just bluntly. Okay, and how we need to be protecting that force and utilizing it to its fullest extent. And to get clarity on that, we have the number 5, which is Herakudi. Now, Herakudi is energetic force. Herakudi is drive. Okay, that's what Herakudi is. But here it's coming up as in a Hatshepsut. So what we're being reminded of when we see this and we get this with our Heru, we're being reminded that, okay, we got this drive. We have this energetic, powerful, energetic energy to ourselves, but we need not, for one, use it for negative means, okay, or overindulge, okay. So when we're utilizing this force, the sensual pleasures that we're using to manifest, and we're utilizing the force of Herakudi, we need to be making sure that we temper things with knowledge, with a plan, Tahudi, Sakar. We need to be making sure that we are putting more intention into when we're experiencing these pleasurable experiences. It doesn't have to be a job, but like I said, it's more than getting one off. You can be creating universes around here, Virgo, and it's looking like that's what you're doing. Okay? Because you're being told to, yes, engage in these pleasurable sensations, but protect your life force and utilize it in a way where you can have something positive come the way, the ideal life that you want come into your exist. Okay? And this is you doing away with the old way you used to do things. This is death and rebirth. So let's move right on, because I wanted more clarity on this. Once I saw the Het Heru, and I'm like, okay. Side note: if you are overindulging in pleasurable sensations and not utilizing proper visualization with a plan and some divine knowledge involved, you are unconsciously creating the reality that you now experience. Okay, enough of that. Moving on to the Page of Wands. Oh my gosh, if you guys could be in my head, Spirit is like, can you just let us go ahead and you know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh my gosh, this is getting really, really like, come on, can we get to some things so that Virgo can understand further what it is they're dealing with or have dealt with? And you do with this Page of Wands. This is you. This is how you showed up. Look at you. Frolicking with your wand. Is that a wand? Yes, frolicking with your wand on over there. Okay? Wands are fire. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Now, this is creative new beginnings. This is newfound inspiration and energy. This is honing a new skill of passion. This is curiosity. This is having a whole bunch of ideas and solutions and ways to go about doing things. And this is how you're showing up. Okay? This is how you're showing up. Solar plexus on fire with the orange and the yellow, moving into the green, which is your heart center. Okay? And this is the page. And the page is usually about messages. But here right now, I believe that it signifies the message for you that this is you. This is your energy. Okay? Which is in alignment with your death and your rebirth, right? Because it's new beginnings and things. A new way of doing things and working with your energy. Okay, so you're the Page of Wands. You got something new coming up. You got some new beginnings starting and everything. Of course you do, because there's some death and some rebirth coming on. And what you need to be trusting is this here Eight of Pentacles. Now, I see this card as telling us, it could be giving us a time frame, because it's for one, let's start with the number 8. The number 8 is the number of transformation. Sexual ships, commitments, cycles, death and rebirth. That's what the number 8 is itself. So let's get on to this pentacle. Okay, because this is what you need to be trusting in. Okay, and as you can see, she is sitting there at this buffet, and this is signifying the mastering of a skill. This is an expert. This is methodical progress. This is finding your soul's purpose. There's something popping. You got something new popping. You got a new beginning. You got something new popping. And the number 8, like I said, is transformation. But this could also signify 8 days, 8 weeks. Spirit saying 8 months. It's not. If it would happen, it's going to happen before 8 months. Whatever this is that you're working on, whatever this new skill is, whatever this new way that you're reinventing yourself is this is when it's going to occur. So it could also be with the moon cycles, because that's what these are, cycles of the moon. These could also be streams of income, because it's pentacles, and pentacles is money hunty. So this could definitely be some money. But this is what you need to be trusting in, whatever new ideas or whatever that's happening. Okay? Now, You see, I had to exhale real quick, right? Because this right here is the difficulties that we're dealing with, and the difficulties that we're dealing with. We got my card here with the bird all up in the ear, like, you know, yeah. Really, exactly. Get a headache listening to this mess. Okay, all these doggone crows. I don't know if these are crows. I'm gonna say they're crows because if you see a little dude back here, there's some blood down here. Maybe it's Drew, the vultures. Maybe they vultures of the crows. Okay, but here, this could be you in your own head. This could be other people. But you know, birds, they signify chatter. They signify gossip. You know what I'm saying? And this is conflict. This is losing a challenge or experience a loss. You know what I'm saying? It could also be winning at all costs. Like, if the energy, depending on what happened last month, moving into this month, with whatever situation you needed to go ahead and do what you needed to do last month, it could have put you in this place of like, F it all, I'm out here, I'm about to be about this money. But this is something that you have to overcome. This is the difficulties that you have to overcome. Okay? And to get some further answers on that, I ended up getting the Page of Cups. Okay. And as you can see, with this Page of Cups, they usually, like I said before, herald a message, and this is our second page, so we have 2 pages on the board. So message. In this spot, this is missing signs. This is being overly sensitive. This is missing. This is missing signs. And understand, this is our difficulties that we have to overcome, the lessons that we're learning or that we have already overcome, or we're in the midst of overcoming or learning. Okay, and there's been some conflict. There has been some loss. And look, take a look at this card. You see the dang on pig flying? Pigs will fly. Isn't that the same? So what we're really needing to overcome here is okay, Virgo. We need to overcome the fact that whatever this is that went on that's carrying over, because the divine is telling me this is energy that's carrying over whatever it was that you was dealing with. If it's not still prevalent, it's like residual. But what there is there has been some conflict, or there's conflict right now, and there's been some loss. And in that loss, it has put you in a state where you're missing things. You know, you're missing things. And again, like last month, this involves your heart. Someone close to you. It's people close to you is where this is happening. See your heart. Okay. See the freaking pig flying up in there. Okay. And the heart chakra itself is emphasized. So, in the difficulty that you're overcoming, I really truly believe if it's not family, it's someone significant other, it's a loved one, it's someone that you really care about, and there's some conflict going on. To get some clarity, I don't know what this is. What is this? The wheel, and this is major arcana, the number 10 or the number 1. Back to the beginning, back to the self. Okay, and this is giving us clarity on our Page of Cups. Okay, which is us missing things and whatever, because it's conflict and what have you going on. This right here is what you need to overcome, is a need to relinquish control. There is some karma going on. There is some change that's occurring, some inevitability of change. Okay? And this is what you need to transcend and understand. And the reason that it's important for you to understand that is because it's causing you to
painting every color for you, just to show you.